open arms, I'm seeing you and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. You and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together.
I forgot to load into the world. It feels so early. It is so early. But I mean, we're here. What is this screwed to? That is a computer screw that I pulled when I took a hard drive out of one of them. That sounds about right. I don't know what's going on with the internet, though. Because YouTube is not liking whatever's happening. I can tell that much. Why do I hear a Haybot somewhere? I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna have to step away at some point because I have food in the oven that I gotta check on in like 25 minutes, something like that. Because I completely forgot to cook. Holy crap, we just got launched. I forgot to cook over the weekend because I got busy. Because big brain. I'm big brain all the time. Taking on more free labor than I have time to do for other creatives and neglecting anything I want to do creatively. Not sure where I thought that was going to be a good idea. I need the ability to extend this guy out. That would make sense. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Like, the browser itself is not doing great. Stream health, stream settings. I'm not getting anything from YouTube. It says the stream is live and there's information and data being sent, but I'm not sure. I desperately need a piston to be able to extend that out. Yeah, I think a piston would make sense because it's kind of restricted to how close you are at the current moment, which you don't go very far. Actually, I very much need you to go further. I ought to go make a second one of those pipes. The reach I currently have is not very good. Where am I hearing Haybots from? Oh, there's one right there. I thought this was a flower. I would say the earlier stream time has worked in this situation. For the sheer fact that I have to be up a whole hour earlier than normal. Maybe 2 hours earlier. And so this opportunity popped up, and I was like, I'm gonna take it, even if it means I gotta step away to go pull food out of the oven. So, I don't even know Scrap Mechanics actually, if the streams are actually working. They might be, they may not be. Tell you what, coffee's working though. Love me some caffeine. There we go. Wire that back up to you, right? I think so. That looks about right, although the blade wants to just turn us. Interesting. Can't see shit there. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if this is a good idea. This doesn't seem to be working too good. Can I bump your power up? I can. You need more gas in you. Do. Oh my god, we jackknifed that thing so fast. Trying to back up a trailer. This thing just wants to move. Half of it, I can't tell what's actually the trailer moving and what's that guy moving. Can we turn harder than that? Maybe? No? I feel like we're colliding with it somewhere. Backing up a trailer IRL's easier than this. Just gonna say. Other way, I don't have the ability to control how far out this guy is. Ooh. Come on. I will say this is where I wish that I had... You get someone else on here, you can actually move a bit. It was still faster than trying to break this all by hand. Especially the cutting it down part. Move this guy right over here. Picks up some of it. Did I pick up all of it? I think it might have. This might make more sense if we make that guy its own running machine. And this is pretty much just to haul it. That could work. Though I'm not too sure. What do I want to do next with this vehicle? Wow. Okay, YouTube's finally loaded. Holy crap. How long has it been? The stream's been live for almost 12 minutes and YouTube's browser finally loads. Holy. I want to go do the Grow Lab. But I want to wait for other people. I need a world just for this open, right? Yes. I need a world just for myself to actually progress through the story. Find things out. I still really don't know how I feel about what I did here. It works. It just seems like I made a problem from a... I tried to find a solution and all I did was make more problems. But that's just what we got to deal with, I guess. Do I want to make a paint gun? Try and paint that? Oh wow, you take Metal Block level 2? Why? Do I make a drill? I'm really tempted to just like build a freaking vehicle about that big and slap a drill on the front. Do the same thing with a saw. Ooh, wait. What about vehicle tall? Vehicle tall. And then saw blade. Saw blade underneath. Saw blade spin this way. And you have like that. Then you space it and you put another one. And you just get that spins that way. Would that work? Attach that guy onto the back. This feels really costly. Maybe if I make a mining vehicle, it won't be as costly. I don't know. Perhaps, mayhaps. I'm not able to make a drill. I have to unlock that. Along with the suspension with bearing. It looks like an electric engine, jet thrusters, saddles. What is that? I don't know what that is. Ball turret? It looks like a ball turret. Lockers, sensors. Something? It's not a controller. A logic gate? Maybe it's a... No, we got logic gates right there. I don't know what that is. Is that dirt? That's a toilet. Spud guns, Gatling spud gun, water sprayer maybe? Wow, drills all the way down there? That's a good ways down there. You know what? Maybe I'll just be better off instead of worrying about that. If I just do some freaking spring cleaning around here. Maybe that's the move. Go ahead and put down the dirt. We could use some more chests. Do we want to make just these wooden chests, though? Can be used with a vacuum pump. Can make some more of you. Should be plenty of wood over in that guy. So if I go grab that. I wish we could. Can we? I feel like tote pot heads need to be scrappable. There we go. Like, just scrap them into 5. Just scrap metal. Something. I don't remember building that. I don't know whose that is. Out of scrap metal now. I'm gonna need to figure out how to get the drill. Hello there, Walk. Alright, start working on storage. Can I move? Kind of doesn't make sense for them to be over here, I guess, but at the same time, it's gonna be a lot cleaner than how messy this is back there. You having fun over there, Mr. Walk? So I'll tell you what, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun, Mr. Walk. Mr. Cow. Yeah. That type of day. It's that type of day. Sometimes you just gotta walk face first for hours on end into the metal pole. Makes me sound like I'm a stripper. What would my stripper name be? Why am I thinking about this? But I am kind of curious. I gotta go to Discord. That's absolutely worth an ad, everyone. Absolutely. Someone sent me a thing about how to break your thumb tendon or something. I'm not going to show y'all how to do it, because the first thing I thought when I started doing that was like, let me test that out. And I started doing it, and I can feel the pressure on my thumb tendon. I'm like, I'm about to break my thumb tendon. Because right underneath in the image was someone else going, update, it works. I was like, yeah, that was about to be me. I'm not sure why attempting to break my thumb tendon was my first instinct on that, but it was. It's not my brightest moment. I have many of those. Like asking all of my friends what my stripper name would be. Do we have anything of the same here? We do have schematic boxes. I need to find how those works. Find how those works. Figure out how those work. Alright, let me put blocks in here. Just whatever blocks I can. You need to go back onto the thing. What if I made a camper van? Or just like one of the Volkswagen buses? It feels like that'd be a pretty fun... That's the wrong vehicle. When the fuck did that get here? Huh? Who brought this thing back? Okay. I mean, I know we had this thing, but I don't remember this guy being here. You let enough people into your streams and all of a sudden you don't know what happens. It's great. Absolutely wonderful. Shit just appears. It's like magic. Like this. JMP's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go do this. Comes back, has fucking enough oil for the entire playthrough. I don't think I've ever seen this much gas at, well, that's just oil. I don't think I've ever seen that much oil at once. Oh, buckets can't be stacked, bruh. Yeah, water here. There's another one that has water in there already, right? No? Ah, here, you. Oh, there is some of you. Where's the other? There's our switches. Guess we'll put the water back in here. A pipe. We'll put different types of pipe and wire up there, I guess. Armored glass. What the fuck? Who found that? I'm just learning all types of fun shit right now, aren't I? Any others? Nope. Packing lamp. Fire extinguisher. Huh. How long does that last? Oh, not long. Okay. Corn. It's corn. A big lump of knobs. It's got the juice. It's got the juice. Can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Net block. Solid net block. Bearings, and you can go up there, I guess. Hard parts, I guess, can go in here. That makes sense. It's not a terrible spot for it. Well, you can just go over here. That goes there. Blocks. Glass. Scrap metal. Circuit boards can go up here, I guess. Why did I not put the saw blade back on there? How many fucking times am I gonna do that? There it is. You got to put on a lift. Upsy daisy. That is, in fact, that is a vehicle right there. As a vehicle of all time. It's got wheels. Alright, so you go up here. Nope, you go up here instead. You go there. That works. Circuit boards. There's gonna be a lot of circuit boards that we end up having. Take these circuit boards. That's not a circuit board, that's seeds. Take the switch out of here. Switch goes there. All this stuff. Glow poo. Where that is. Just glow poo. Yeah. We'll throw you up there. Why not? Hold on. Oh my god, the oven's done. Shit. Gotta go do that. Hold on. Let me be right back as I check on the food. Where the fuck is my be right back thing? The potatoes have turned out quite nice. They could maybe do it with some time in the air fryer or something to heat it up or to crisp it up. But overall, they're nice and tender. I think that was a pretty solid solid attempt at making up some potatoes. I feel like this should maybe be the farming chest, not Oh, we can leave seeds on the ground. We can put water up here. Wheels. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Where does this guy go? Hacking lamp. Great. Well, your car parts. Your wire parts. Car parts. Guess you can go here. I think I need more space. I think I've run out of storage for how I'm trying to do this. You go there for now. Got a ton of stuff. Different little pieces of pipe. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more. Whatever that is. Some more chests. I need more scrap metal for that. And I can't get metal because I can't make a drill. So I gotta find haybots and whack the shit out of them. I'm gonna whack them. Why do I feel like that used? I feel like that's a saying from somewhere. I'm gonna whack. Where the fuck? I hear them somewhere. I mean, outside these guys. Easy money. Oh, hey, there he is. Stealth. This is a stealth mission, guys. Ding, 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 ding. Bang. Did that only take 4 hits? Did they take extra damage if you hit them from... Do I finish that sentence? Oh, hey, there you are. Does the Haybot take extra damage if you hit it from the back? Cracking Haybots from the back. Hey, yo! Where the... Why did you only take 1 hit? But I guess he took damage before. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to get some more raw materials and create storage and all that type of stuff. I need... There we go. I guess after this we can just try and get scrap metal. We make blocks of scrap metal. No, I don't think so. Don't think I can uncraft higher tiers of metal. At least not that I know of. Bang and bang. There we go. Go in there. And where's gasoline? There's the gasoline. Got a decent amount of gas. That's not bad. I think I'll go ahead and collect some wood first. stock up just on... This gives a higher tier of wood, right? I think it does. Oh, okay, you're just gonna run on the maximum speed. Yeah, we actually can't do that. If we do, you overpower that. Oh boy, timber. Okay. Not bad. See, this, imagine just being able to sit here, someone else is driving the vehicle forwards. It's a decent working idea. Fortunately, the problem is it doesn't work by myself. It's a working idea, it just doesn't work. As the saying goes, 60% of the time it works 100% of the time, something like that. That's how it feels with this. If you have multiple people, it works great. If not, kind of screwed. Potato, potatoes. I want to go eat those. Have I had dinner yet? I had fries. Does that count? I feel like that should count, right? I'm gonna count that. Oh man, we're bouncing off of that as we're trying to break it all down. Oh, I think we're just too far back away from you. That's unfortunate. What are we colliding with? Are we hitting the pieces of wood on the ground? I think we are. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull forwards again. Do I hear a tote pot somewhere? I can't tell. Come on. Push it out of the way. Yes, there we go. Nice. Pick that up and move it. I'm just gonna slide a bit more forwards. This is not exactly efficient, but it works. So I guess we'll call that a win. Of course, we like to set up on the way that we have to fight against the rotation of... Hold on. We don't have to spend any gas turning it like this. So we just let the rotation of that guy do everything we need. A lot smarter. I don't want to slide you too much further forwards because That would risk you bouncing into me. Don't do that. Please. Yeah, there we go. Turn that off now, because that's getting a bit too close to the vehicle. Oh, that's too big for a sledgehammer. Cool. Let's just slide forward so we don't risk hitting. We need to pull you away. You're too close for my liking. That's much better. Wonder how much wood that got us. There we go. Alright, let's see. What have we been told? Alright, our stripper name, according to one of our friends, is Lord Bulky Jugs. Hey, he's making me feel good. I ain't hit chest day in a while because I've been on light duty, but hey, we feeling good here. I want to go to the gym so fucking bad. I've been on light duty literally all fucking month. Pissing me off. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Holy shit, we got over 1,000. Let's go! Ow. I do need to set that up on a trailer so we can tow it along with us. Woo! You know, I would have thought with having him, we would not be running into issues with tipping over, but apparently not. That's apparently still a big issue for this vehicle. Alright, well, we now have a ton of wood. That was pretty successful, I would say. Bring this back a little bit closer to the mechanic station. With all like 1,500 scrap one wood that it's got. Oh, it's got more than that. 1,600 scrap one wood. Right? That's what that is? Scrap wood? I think so. That's pretty freaking nice. Not gonna lie. Oh. What do we got? Net. Rusted metal block. I'm gonna pull all this stuff. I think we're gonna have to make a fuel chest. Pull the gasoline out of you. Just put it in here. Put you up there. Put you down here. You guys get to go into here. You can fit in there. Where's the ember? There's the ember. Water. Nope. Guess this is gonna be another blocks chest. Base extension. Interesting. That's a cool looking piece. Make like a kind of ATST or ATRT looking things, little Star Wars walkers. Oh, that's the exploration vehicle, or it was. There's no seat on that anymore. I feel like this makes a really good exploration vehicle. Maybe. Do we have we have 4 big wheels, I believe. put that on them big dogs. Them boys. Might need to make some adjustments to this. Now to allow it to work. No, I think that'll work perfectly fine. What about an engine? Figure that out in a bit. But I mean, hey, we got Optimus Prime here. Autobots ready to roll out. Yeah. What was I doing? I needed to go get scrap metal 1. I also think I'm gonna go figure out these guys. Schematic boxes. Nice car. Build a nice car designed for exploration. Gas container. I don't think I can do all that yet. Yeah, no, I can't. Almost where the walk is. But we got that. We need to check roofs. We need to check half walls. We need to check lights. Scrap garage. Grow lab 1. Vegetable packing station. Yeah, got it. I don't think I have enough fuel. Well, we have enough fuel. It's just not in the vehicle. I'm gonna bring this with me, I guess. Because why not? I really just don't feel like disconnecting it. Well, that hill's gonna stop me pretty quickly, actually. This thing needs to travel on flat ground. It is not a hill climb vehicle. Do we have a vehicle that can do that? Maybe we got that guy. We'd have to slap an engine back onto that one. And a chair. We don't have either of those things. Got the forklift. That's not gonna work. Got a seat here. Take the seat off you, I guess. Slap it onto here. We need an engine. I don't think I have any extras. Nope. Oh, I actually had an extra scrap seat, so put that back. What do I need to make a scrap engine? I need more scrap metal. What about a regular engine? 20 metal, 5 component kits. We got the oil, we got the circuit boards. Might have the metal 1. Maybe. No, we don't. It might be worth trying to make that though. In theory, the upper levels of this should be respawned, right? I think so. Definitely sounds like it. I don't have any food with me. Oh, yeah, I could probably just farm and get a ton of them to show up, couldn't I? That would work. Oh! Getting double teamed. Oh shit, oh shit. Stay the fuck back, bitch. Got his ass. Alright, well that's maybe enough, right? I think that should be enough. Holy shit. Circuit boards. Don't see anything back there. Anything over here? Not really. We jump up. I don't see no one there. That's a cliff. Let's not get ourselves stuck like we did before. That would not be fun. Alright, we got 40 scrap metal. That ought to be enough to make an engine. It's enough to make a scrap engine. Hope it's enough to turn it into Metal 1. We've got an extra component kit. We have enough component kits. Before we go doing that, let me check how many component kits I got. Where's the component kits? Where are they at? They're around here somewhere. Oh, we only got 2 component kits. That's not enough to actually go ahead and make anything with that. Need 3 more, which we could get from, you know, fighting more Haybots. Or we just craft you. You don't take that much. You're cheap, that's all we need. I think we just go ahead and do it. Might not make as much sense. Might be obsolete faster, but we just need the engine. Probably could have actually stolen an engine off of one of my other vehicles now that I think about it. You go there. You go there. Paint. Where does paint go? Don't know if I have a spot for paint to go. No, we got some paint. All the paint fits. Sweet. That's a solid start. I think. Maybe. Wire. It's a mid-engine vehicle. Look at that. You're going the right way, which means you're not. That one? Yeah. And is it that one? Yep. Clockwise. We need to grab the fuel. And I need to find where the blueprint things go. This vehicle's kind of heavy for this engine. Well, it's what we got. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, actually. Oh, there's a Haybot over here. Guess we might as well fight him, try to get some more component kits. Nope, not a component kit. Are we gonna make it up that hill? Flower tea. What if we made your front wheel drive instead? Don't feel like that's gonna work, but we'll see. Might make it understeery. I think we're moving along at a better. There's another Haybot right there. Jump his ass. Why can't I get off the vehicle? What the fuck? Oh, son of a bitch. Lost the freaking bed. Hey, we got 2 component kits, though. I gotta go back and put a bed on here. Hopefully we find another Haybot. All we need is 1 more component kit. And we can make a good engine. Basic engine. This vehicle is just, it's too much mass. I mean, now that the bed's gone, we're moving at a better clip. Still not great. Any Haybots just lying around? Anyone volunteer? No? Nobody? We have another bed somewhere, right? I feel like we made 2 beds. Somehow, some way. Down? Alright, what do I need to make a bed? Wood block level 1, cotton, paint. Do we got the cotton for that? I don't know if we do. I can make wood block level 1. Portable craft pot. Ooh, don't got the cotton for that. Of course. What a fantastic way for that to have happened. Can we steal those? Nope. Cannot steal those beds. I could have sworn we had more cotton somewhere. It might have gotten used. Was just kind of lying around. Did I put it somewhere? I very well may have. Where's the chest that was on you? I don't know. Oh, alright, let's go back to exploring this thing then. Might be able to get enough cotton out of the just like supply thingies. We'll see. Might need to make a run back. Well, I could grow some cotton, I guess. That would in fact work. And saying that we need more scrap metal. That would get us more scrap metal. We would be able to grow cotton. We would get bed. We'd get an engine out of it. And maybe some other stuff. So that doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Well, we got our component kit. Nothing there. Ooh, big crate. Just a flower tea. I feel There we go. I was gonna say, I feel like I always fall there. We'll take the wood. Okay. Glow sticks. That's it. Dang. Go over here. Ooh. Dang. 20 crude oil? What the crap? When did drops have the ability to give out that much? Okay. Potatoes. Battery. Not bad. Let's go up again. I hear someone. Potato seeds. 10 of them. We go. So, anything up here? Not that I see. No more rewards. Bang, bang, drop down. Over this way. Oh, over this way? Nope. That's not it. Where did we go? It's back this way. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Down, around, and through, and back into the building. Drop down. All right. Kind of weird how holding down makes you jump like that. Blocks. What else do we need for this thing? Just need that. We got everything else on me. Gas engine level 1, then we gotta go get more cotton. I think I'll crap. I think I'll farm. Guess you go there. Glow sticks. Guess you're gonna go here for now, along with you. Go there. There we go. Go grab the engine. The little engine that could steal you off. Bang. Beautiful. Put you on here for now. Cotton seeds are over here. Yeah, 14 of them. Yeah, we got a ton of cotton seeds. I feel like we had 2 beds. I don't know what happened to the second one. I need a bucket. That would be pretty useful to have. Not gonna lie. Maybe I need a bit. No, that should be running off. Oh, hey. Let me think. I don't think this runs off of gas. Let let me confirm that before I start planting. No, you do run off of gas. You need a seat and an engine. Alright, good to get checked. If not, that would have sucked. You have to steal the engine we just put on you. Maybe. The power would be nice. We'll steal what, we'll steal this stuff. Steal you. I don't think we need anything better than this. I must have stolen the seat on that guy, or I stole it for this. I didn't make that. Someone else made that. Oh, what am I getting? I would just be beer. Okay. Your drag name be. See, now they're getting into the weeds of the question. It's no longer just what's your stripper name. Now I'm being asked what's my drag name. I don't know. Alright, set this up. Beautiful. It'd be really funny if Cotton didn't trip the thing and I just went through all this for nothing. Because nothing's happening yet, so I'm starting to wonder. Because Cotton does not heal, is it not going to count? Oh my god, I don't think it is. You're telling me I could have planted as much fucking cotton as I needed? Oh, that's ridiculous. I just did this before. Big yawns. It's 8:13. Holy shit. I gotta be up early. See some shit. Take photos of some shit. Ah. To be fair, it's been an hour. But I mean, we did something. That's for sure. So while that is... Well, that's growing. What do I want to do? Do I go get more... I mean, I've got a ton of wood, or scrap wood. But I need to figure out this whole situation with, yeah, I'm gonna need to steal that seat. There you go. You do have the engine on you. There it is. I thought we had that stuff originally. Or take the exploration vehicle. Oh, actually, did we just take the Mack truck instead? feel like this is fun. Gliding a bit. We can turn down that because we're going to lose a lot of... You guys are... You're spinning the same way. It's just because we don't have suspension. Yeah. Once we get suspension put on this guy, we can take him out. But until then, he's going to be spinning his wheels quite literally. That's unfortunate. Because I do want that to be my exploration vehicle. Turn that setting up a bit. Wheelbase is a little bit long on this. To be fair, as I've learned while I'm car shopping, I don't like long wheelbase cars. I very much like short wheelbase. Let's up the power to weight ratio a little bit there. Don't want this thing out of control, but definitely want it a little bit more punchy. Do I even have... I don't have them on me. Glad I checked. I need those little blueprint schematic things. Bring it back here. And around. Blueprints, there you are. Hopefully we can select. That feels like a little bit much power. Especially for how skittish that back end is. Can we soften the rear suspension? Soften the rear suspension, lower you down by 1. There's also not a ton of power. So as we're trying to go, so we're trying to back up, we're just skipping across the ground. Yeah, we're breaking the wheels loose like this. I don't know if this is ideal. I think it's still too much power. Going downhill, you get some speed. Where are we hitting? I think it's because it's the solid axle. It's lifting. Is that a... No, that's not a schematic station. There should be one on our way, right? Do I gotta go up that hill? I feel like there was one before the warehouse. Did we go that way to get to the warehouse? No, we went up this hill, right? I think so. God, I am bad with directions. Oh, let's not get caught in that. Holy Jesus. Let's go ahead, back down the hill, build up speed. Yeah, see the way that the wheels just bounce? I don't like that. That's the biggest thing that annoys me with suspension in this game. Oh, it's right here. Oh, snap. What do we got? Wood stairs, scan. Not what we want. Yeah. So that was all useless stuff. Cool. Those yellow bots terrify me. Alright, I'm going back, because I actually gotta go put the food away. I think we can set you one higher. Gonna lose control coming down this hill if we go full tilt. We're just gonna lay off the gas, give a little going over that straightaway, or where it flattens out. Maybe this would work if you had one more component, not a component, like one more arm, instead of being this like solid axle where the suspension rotates around, and the bar is able to twist with the suspension, because that allows for the wheels to skip. So maybe you could connect those together, but then you have another one that like swings down and like moves side to side somewhat, like on a little U-shaped thing. That could work. I mean, look at how the back end just jumps off the ground. Hello there, walks. Don't mind me. Alright, that was good progress. I gotta go, though. I got things to do. Peace out.
It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for a band of living in the throes. And then I see a smile between repetitive eyes.